Hello everyone, this is Halima Palace. My name is Halima Farouk by name. I'm sure you all know that. Well, I want to just give a quick one on about KayanMata products. So, sorry I'm not used to just online things, but just a brief one. So that we have read. So the origin of KayanMata. KayanMata was originated from the north. Hausa people are the main source of KayanMata entirely. Yeah, there is no tribe that knows anything about KayanMata except Hausa people. And basically, Hausa KayanMata is mostly for married women that just put to bed, married women that just put to bed, or a newly married lady, or someone that wants to get married. You prepare her with KayanMata, or someone that just put to bed, after 40 days she wants to go back to her husband's house. You're preparing to go back to your husband's house, you need KayanMata. Yeah, it's very important because you see, to all married women, married men, sex is nothing without KayanMata. You need KayanMata. KayanMata is not necessarily all this, you're seeing, but KayanMata has to do, it's just a combination of herbs, combination of fruits, combination of spices. When you take a lot of sorry about the noise, I think I need to do something about this. Okay, so when you talk about KayanMata, some people think it has something to do with JUJU or jazz. No, basically KayanMata has nothing to do with that. KayanMata is just a combination of fruits, combination of, for instance, watermelon. You can be taking watermelon. It's also a wettener. When you take a lot of watermelon, it stimulates your system. When you take a lot of cloves, it's also, but taking it too much is very dangerous. It's very harmful to your health. So KayanMata is like tea without sugar. It gives your man the sexual feeling he has never experienced before. I said KayanMata is a sweetener, it's a wettener, and also a tightener. So KayanMata has nothing to do with jazz or JUJU or whatsoever some people believe is. So let's say these days people take KayanMata to be a popular or known something that is hidden. KayanMata is hidden. People take it as a personal, item, personal stuff that it doesn't have to be public. So we just have to come out to explain to people about KayanMata. It's nothing like jazz. It's not what you think. So it's something you yourself can do at home and use for your own self. Like for instance, like I said, cloves is also KayanMata. The pepper you take, you cook with it, is also KayanMata. And ginger, garlic, they are also KayanMata. But just that there are different ways you process these things that you would know their effect, what they do. So basically, you have to know about all these things before you start even consuming them. So a lot of people usually used to ask me about KayanMata. What is KayanMata itself? Well, KayanMata is originated from the northern tribe of Nigeria. So, and really, what KayanMata means is women's things. Normally, when you want to go to your husband's house, when a woman is married, she's going to her husband's house, they usually used to gather all these things all together for her to take it to her husband's house. She needs it most there. So it refers to the herbs that act as a sex or love enhancement for couples. I said for couples. And also KayanMata is used to refer to herbs or the act as sex or love enhancement or aphrodisiac. For centuries, their recipes generally combination of herbs, Roots, fruits, and spices have been used to heighten and stimulate our sexual feeling or sexual desire for both partners. So KayanMata is not only for women but for both. When you're taking it, your husband needs to take it too. So you know that have boring sex life, most especially the men that usually complain that, you know, they don't satisfy their woman, they need to satisfy their woman and lots more to activate that, you know, that feelings. So sex in a woman's world has the same currency a penny has in a man. So a woman also needs KayanMata, most especially, you know, when a woman put to bed, the mucus plug she removed from her body, the mucus plugs that comes out from a woman's body, from a woman's system, is the sweetness, or will I say the wetness, that they usually enjoy during intercourse. So when pregnancy, you know, the challenges, the stress, you know, and the baby need to be expanding those places. The more the baby is expanding and growing in your system, the more things, the sweetness in you is reducing gradually. And during childbirth, most especially those giving birth naturally, when you give birth naturally, you notice mucus plugs coming out from your system, those whitish and jelly discharge. That's mucus plug. That mucus plug is the sweetness. So when you're bringing out those mucus plug, you're reducing the sweetness. So after childbirth, you need a lot of herbs to bring back your body system back to its normal position, to bring back everything. So that's why some women do call me to complain that after childbirth, their husband is no more, that intimacy is no more there. I'm sorry to say, it has to. You're enjoying something all the time and suddenly, you know, there is no more, that sweetness is no longer there. You don't expect him to stay there. You yourself, you need to wake up. When you observe that, try to talk to elderly women. You don't just keep quiet at home, just sitting at home crying, he's not doing this. You need to wake up. Giving birth to 1 children, 2 children, natural birth. Don't forget, when you're giving birth naturally, your vagina is expanding. So you don't expect that place to just, you know, come back naturally like that. You need to do something. You need to wake up. It's not about doing KayanMata. Even this steaming, some people take steaming for granted. I do charcoal steaming. Yeah, I do charcoal steaming. It's very, very important. I'll talk about charcoal steaming next on my live video. But charcoal steaming is very important when you give birth. Some women takes it for granted, but it's very, very good because it tightens your vagina. It brings back those it tightens it back naturally. Now this is natural healing. There is nothing like herbs or anything. No, this is natural healing, and it kind of dissolves those remaining blood, remaining clotted blood in your system. It brings it out. When you stop, let me tell you this, when you stop bleeding after childbirth, try doing charcoal steaming. When you do this charcoal steaming, you will notice that the blood is coming back. It's coming back because there's still remaining blood in your system. So everything needs to dissolve and come out. That's the bad blood. It doesn't supposed to be in your system. No, it needs to come out. It's not about taking antibiotic. It's not about taking Hygiene or ampiclos. No, you need to do this. Is your personal. It's not something you need to complain or to the hospital will not do anything for you. So you need to do charcoal steaming. You need to take care of yourself. Some people even complain that when they give birth, they used to kind of pollute from their vagina. Yeah, you don't blame yourself. You don't blame yourself about them. You just need guidance. When you give birth, you don't need to be going about barefooted. Most especially our houses nowadays, we use tiles. You don't need to be walking around barefooted. those cold entering your system, those cold, you know, you're still will I say fresh, you're still open, your system everywhere is open, so you need to be careful, most especially about infection. You need to be very careful with your toilet, need to be very neat when you give birth, either naturally or CS. You need to take care of your toilet, you need to take care of your vagina, your pad, every at least from morning to afternoon, change 2 or 3 pads. You don't need to keep your pad from morning to night. No, that is very bad. That is extremely bad. You need to wash your panties all the time. It's not about using one pant all the time. No, change your pants. And also avoid taking cold drink when you give birth naturally. Some people think this is a joke, but it's our old women, will I say, usually used to tell us this, but they won't tell you what is the bad side of it. They will never open up to tell you this is the reason why, this is the reason why. Try avoiding sitting down just like that, plain on tiles, on cement. Avoid that. It causes infection. All these things cause infection. It makes you open down there. Try to avoid that. Try to avoid washing your punani with cold water. Try to avoid washing your punani with cold water. All this causes infection. It causes infection. It makes you dry. Some people think using cold water makes them wet. Tight. No, it's very dangerous. It's very harmful. It's not good, you know, having intimacy with your partner and he's complaining you're dry, you're complaining yourself of pains and bruises. Those are very bad. Avoid cold water. Avoid walking everywhere barefooted. We women, we need to take care of our body. We are not like men. We are open. So we need to avoid all those things. We need to take care of ourselves very well. Eat healthy food. Eat a lot of fruits. Eat a lot of vegetables. They will make you wet. I'm telling you this. They will make you wet. They will make you tight. A lot of us, we don't know. I don't know. Some people think KayanMata is jazz. It has nothing to do with jazz. It's taking care of your body. What we do here is we will prepare it. Do this. We prepare this, or I prepare this to make it very easy for consumption, to make it very easy for you to use, for we all to use. Because if you start preparing these, when did you have those time to start getting this, getting that, getting this, and start, blending? And it's not easy. Now, that's why KayanMata is here for you. For those of you that we have men product, I will talk about the men, but there will be a time that I will fix for that. Sorry, I just said this is a quick one. I don't want to say much, and I think this is okay for today. Thank you very much, and stay